Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Eager Entrepreneur podcast. This week's episode, I'm talking about how to gain momentum in your entrepreneurship journey because it's not like sales just happen. Once you start the business, you create your entity, whatever that may be, and then all of a sudden sales just happen. That would be very nice. That's not typical. So maybe if you're struggling with how to gain some momentum and some traction in your journey, which really means gaining new customers, and it's all about relationships. So I want to share with you a few things, actually 4 steps that can help you get into the right mindset so that you're really able to progress. First and foremost, it's best to determine and notate your action items. So, what does it take? If you can connect the dots, what will it take for you to get a specific task done? For me, for example, if I need to get a podcast episode up, I know first I need to figure out what is the topic going to be. What are some bullet points that I want to hit in that episode? And then I get a script for it. From there, I can film much easier. So, how do you put together those steps? And either you write them down, you set aside time to put it together, and from there you can move forward. But sometimes we can have a tendency to spin, to get stuck on one thing. One thing about entrepreneurship is that you have to be willing to learn a lot. It's not just all going to come to you unless you can outsource these things, like getting your website moving forward or developing content, whatever it may be. It takes some learning. And so identifying that, hey, I'm going to have an action item, that means I need to learn something new. I need to learn how to do social media, and that's a whole nother topic. So think about it. What action items can I do this week? What will get me to where I need to be in my goal in the next month and in the next quarter? Notating those action items will help you greatly. And as much as you can visualize it, write it down, put it in your calendar, the better you will be at achieving that goal. Secondly, I've kind of alluded to it already, is to schedule time on your calendar. I'm a big fan of Microsoft Outlook. The calendar is just really easy to use. I used to use it, now I'm using Gmail, but all in all, what I want to say is block time on your calendar to complete the tasks. And maybe you're struggling to find that time. Maybe you've got a family you're trying to feed and different things you've got to do during the week, and it's hard to find time. But if you can block out time on your calendar, you're more likely to do it. And so think about actually how much time do you need, and to also not put pressure on yourself. If you can't complete what you need to in an hour, that's okay. Put more time on it later in the week if you can. But you're taking steps forward. So that's one way to go about it, is to make sure you schedule time on your calendar. Another thing, number 3, is to put on laser vision. This means really applying sharp focus to your business. Whatever the task it is, it takes discipline to progress each day. That is just the fact of entrepreneurship. And if you're working at anything, it takes discipline. But this is your time. If you really want to grow your business, it's time to put on laser vision. So you're going to have distractions. You're going to have Netflix shows that come out. I understand this very much so. But if you put on that laser vision, you're going to see that you have the power to choose. Really think about it. Could I use the time that I would use to watch that episode to maybe write a blog post instead? Just think about your handoffs, so to speak. Could you respond to your reviews during that time? Which, if you have reviews, good or bad, I encourage you to respond to them. It's very important. But no effort you put into your business is too small, period. And you may not see the impact now, but it will pay off later, trust me. You'll be glad you decided to give your business some love, and so will your customers. And last but not least, this one, it's a bigger topic. I want you to realize it is a journey. It does not happen overnight. So as you pace yourself, be nice to yourself. There are going to be ups and downs, but they will make you stronger as a business owner. And if it helps, you can journal those ups and downs. Journal them, capture them. Here's how I conquered this today. Because all of that makes you stronger. And then you have a story to tell. That's the great thing about it. You're building your story. You have one already, but you're continuing to build your story. So if you can realize it's a journey, it's easier on you. The pressure is less on you. I understand if this is your sole full-time role and the pressure is on, the bills are on, and that's totally valid. It can be stressful, but try to think about it as a journey with your customer as well. You'll see this in my marketing masterclass, but I want to reiterate it here that once you're on this journey, it's really about your customer's journey with you. So help them get to know you. Help them learn more about why you're different and what makes your business unique. What is it that benefits your business? And again, there's a whole lot more in the marketing masterclass, but think about these things. And if you'd like an episode on the marketing masterclass and I share a little bit more about it, what the outcomes are, I'm happy to do that. Please let me know on social media. I'm at Candace Abalarian on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook as well. TikTok, I'm there. But I'd love to know if you'd like some information about that. But back to the topic here. How to gain momentum in your entrepreneurship journey. It really takes those 4 things. Determine and notate your action items. Schedule time on your calendar. Put on laser vision. Bring super sharp focus to your business. And realize it's a journey and that you will get there, that every step you take will help you get to your goal. You may not see it yet, but it's helping. All right. I look out for your feedback, your likes, your comments, and your shares. Thank you so much for your support. I look forward to seeing you next week in the next episode of the Eager Entrepreneur Podcast. Bye.